and were horrible. That's it. They were horrible. If anybody disagrees with me, please write it on speaker and let me know how you feel about that, because I'm just giving you my honest opinion on that, and they were completely horrible. And if you watch Lynch, yes, he did play against some backups, but he looked really good. He looked good, and I know that they did that with Brock Osweiler. I know they played him against backups, and he looked good. But this is a different story. I'm looking at a different quarterback with Lynch. I'm not looking at a best friend politics that got him on the team. I'm looking at a first rounder who got drafted that they need to hand the keys over to him now. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I totally agree with you. Sanchez and Simeon played like two. Lynch, he played, to me, phenomenal. I mean, there was one play that he almost got sacked, but that charge, he spun out of that, and he got us 2 touchdowns. Enough said.
And it was in the offense. The way he threw those touchdowns were the way that Kubiak wants it ran. Mm-hmm. The way that Kubiak wants it done, he did it the way that Kubiak wants it done. So why would you pass something up like that? Especially when Sanchez, in those situations, he would have went off the wall and did whatever he wanted to do. And then maybe ended up causing an interception or a fumble or, throw it out of bounds or something. Where at least Lynch is going to run Lynch is coachable right now because he's younger. Where Sanchez has been in the league, and it's harder to coach somebody who's a veteran, who's been around for a while. And then Simeon, like I said, I want you here, but I want you as a backup. I've watched you. We haven't really got a lot of film on you, but from what I've seen, you're a career backup, and I was hoping that you would shine. I was hoping that you would go in there and just light things up, and it just didn't happen.
You're absolutely correct. I mean, I just pulled up the stats for that game. Trevor Simeon, he was 10 of 14, 75 yards, and an interception. He threw a pick six and no touchdown. Sanchez was 10 out of 17 for, 120 yards. But he fumbled the ball twice in a minute time. And then when you get to Lynch, he was not perfect, but he, did the playmaking ability of a quarterback for the Broncos. He was 15 of 26 for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Yeah.
Hello.
So it's kind of, the writing's on the wall, and they said this is the quarterback of the future. So the writing's on the wall for Simeon and Sanchez. It's just, okay, so when it boils down to it, game one, okay, let's take Lynch out of the equation because John Elway's already came and said he's not going to start him because he's not ready playbook wise. We still got 2 weeks. He could. I think he could still learn, but let's just take him out of it for a second.
Okay.
Who do you start at the beginning of the season, Simeon or Sanchez?
Sanchez.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I do not see Simeon as a starter right now. And I say that word right now. Excuse me. Because I honestly believe that he is a perfect backup. Maybe eventually he will work his way up to a starter.
Yeah.
I don't see it yet for him. He has the potential. Oh, I give him that in a heartbeat. But I say Sanchez.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go with Sanchez, too, to be honest with you. And that's because of the experience. No, I was just hoping you say Simeon so we can get into a debate.
Do you not know me yet?
Yeah. So, yeah, Sanchez is probably he's in the position to get to. He's in the position, so he's ready to go if it boils down to him to be the starter. So
exactly.
It looks like we're gonna go with Sanchez as the starter when the season starts. But things could change, things change. Injuries happen, we don't want anybody on our team to get injured, but things do change. And
of course. And I stand by my motto. You come to Denver, we make you better.
Yeah.
It's been proven. It has been proven time and time again.
Yeah.
So, and going back to what I said, maybe this will be Sanchez's first wonderful career.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. He didn't play good, when he was with Philly, right? Philly? Wasn't it Philly that he was with?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Last year he was with Philadelphia. He was with the Jets before that.
I knew he was with the Jets, but I was talking, more recent. It was Philly. But, he didn't have a great year with Philly. And we know he didn't have a good year with, the time that he was with the Jets. So maybe this will be his year. I don't know. But if we're going to pick, between Sanchez and Simeon, I pick Sanchez.
Okay. All right, so there you have it, guys. Make sure you tune into the IKE and NIKONA Miller Sports Show with Brooke BEEGLY. And then we will be having guests throughout the season. Make sure that you comment and you inbox us if you'd like to be a guest. And if you have any questions you would like us to read on the air, make sure you turn those in and we will read them on the air, Brooke or I or NIKONA.
Yes.
We'll read them on the air for you. And if you'd like to be the guest, make sure and inbox one of us and we'll get back to you immediately. We also have a website that I know Brooke will post again on speaker for us. I gotta share that. I keep sharing it on my page. I keep saying every day I'm gonna share it. I gotta get used to it. But make sure you hit the website. Tomorrow we have Desiree with the Lounge, so make sure you check out Desiree with the Lounge on Wednesdays, and then we have Deborah Scarberry on Thursdays with the country show, the country hoedown. I still feel funny saying it, but the country hoedown.
I like it though.
Yeah,
I like it.
So, and then on Friday we have Brooke BEEGLY and NIKONA Miller with the Scream Theater, which is awesome. You have to check this out. It is one of the funnest shows. And then,
thank you.
Yeah, so it's one of the coolest shows. And then back come Monday, we have the Fear TWD. That this week will be Ike Diaz and Deborah Scarberry with Brooke BEEGLY calling in for a few minutes as one of our hosts. We have 3 hosts on the Fear TWD, which is an awesome show, and then we'll be back with Monday with sports. So make sure you tune into all those shows, all those podcasts. They're all awesome. Each show has trivia and also has prizes that they'll be giving away. So make sure that you start looking out for the prizes on our sports show here. We're going to start giving away prizes. Make sure you hit the follow button. That way you could be entered into winning a TV that we have. So make sure you hit the follow button. I have a TV that I got, so it's pretty cool. It's a really nice TV, and I have too many TVs already. So so everybody who hits the follow button gets entered in to the drawing. So make sure that you enter in, and make sure you hit the follow button, and you can enter into the drawing. Is there anything that you want to give anybody a shout out or anything before we go?
Well, I just want to give a shout out once again to our lovely sister, NIKONA. We love you. We miss you. We hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, get better, woman. We need you.
Yes, we miss you. And I do want to give a shout out to my husband, Michael, for putting up with me.
Yeah, thank you, my brother, Mike. It's Mike and Ike. Ike and Mike.
Gosh, no, we're not doing that. No, Mike and Ike. Oh my gosh.
Ike and Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But no, thank you for everybody for listening, and yes, send us questions. We love them. We would love to hear from you guys, and I agree, follow us, and you can enter in the drawing. And you also have to answer the trivias right as well.
Yeah. Brooke will repost them again. That way everybody can answer it, because what's after we get done, Brooke, we're going to start sharing it, because I have like 200-300 football groups. So shout out to all you football groups. that we post the podcast in. I want to thank you in advance while we're on the air for letting us post in your group, and then make sure that, administration, if you want to get a hold of us, call us. Also, we need sponsors, so if you'd like to be a sponsor and have your commercial played on the radio or on the podcast. Ooh, I said a bad word.
You did it.
If you would like to be on the podcast and you would like to sponsor the podcast, let us know. We have different podcasts, so if there was a certain one you like, and we could put you on the podcast, and we can advertise to the area that you want advertised to. So make sure you call us. So it's really important, or we're trying to get as many sponsors as possible. So make sure that you call us, and that'll be pretty awesome. So we better wrap it up for the night. We've been on for a while, huh?
Yes. But we're getting close to football. The regular season. What do you expect?
I know. More football. So groups, make sure you, everybody in all the football groups, make sure you comment on our speaker chat there. Okay, guys? So yeah. I want to say thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to our podcast fam. Excuse me. Thank you to our podcast family. Thank you, Brooke, and I'll talk to everybody later. Good night, Brooke.
Good night, Ike. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.